Hi, it's Pank from HnOHypnosis, friends. I hope you're well, and today I want to talk about hypnosis and mind control, and I will come back with some subject about that, but in very specific points, because you in US you have the same problem that we have actually for several years in France, with a lot of tension and a lot of people like in Washington who want to create with their own opinion and stuff like that, push to take power or to show they can have power. And in French, we have a lot of problem. You need to know that from your from your channel, news channel in US. And it's so very interesting because with the COVID, like you in US, we have two parts for people who are agree with what the states do. Remember, in France, states is very powerful. It's something in our mind. The state need protects the citizen. It's not like in US. It's quite different. But in France, the government need to protect, and you know we have a big and very good protection, social protection in France. So with the treatment of the problem, the COVID, we have some people who are against. So they have some rebellion inside themselves, and there are some people that accept and say, okay, whatever what we say, it will be always the same, because even if I go and manifest or I do some stuff on the internet, no one will take care about that. And even if Twitter and Facebook now is quite powerful, even if we know there are some movements, but with long term, it's not real. In France, we observe that a lot in our own government. So a lot of people say, okay, I don't care, I will do something else. What is interesting is the way that rebel people are perhaps the more submissive one. Perhaps you know the transactional analysis, and Bern, the founder of this system, explained that we have several states. States could be like trance, okay? Type of trance. And we can have child states, adult states, parent states. What is interesting, he divide the child states into how can I say in English, adaptative one, adaptative kids, the one who say, okay, I will do what you say, and free one, who don't care about anything. And the adaptive one, you have the submit one, submissive one. It's difficult term for French people. And you have the rebel one, who say, I hate that, I don't want that, never ever. Okay, so it's interesting because you have in the adaptative one two part, and it's very interesting for our actual problem. We have more and more people who are in rebellion and want revolution about some stuff. But a lot of time, if you think about that, the people who are the more rebel are a lot of time the more submissive about the system. I think it's quite the theme in your social media in US, but in France, you have some message in Twitter and Facebook, Instagram, and so on that say, "Oh, you are only cheap. You just you don't have your own opinion. You don't have any capacity to say no to the system and stuff like that." So they say we are cheap, and we are in mass and just accept what the mass will explain. And they think they are more open, more concerned, more intelligent, more in the knowledge of something, like wisdom. So They think they are wise. And they are wise because they are rebel of some stuff. But if we think about that, if you don't really care about something, and you say, I don't care about the system, the forbid law and every limited stuff that the government, police explain to me. I don't care about that because I'm like water. So tell me whatever you want. Give me some I don't know how it is in US. Yeah, I pay something to police and stuff like that. I don't care. I won't never pay. I will never take care about what you say. I do what I want. You are really free. At this moment, you are really free. And the only people who are really free is this type of people who don't care about what's happened in the world, what's happened in the new rules in your city, or a new way of doing some stuff. Okay, like in France, actually, we need to go to be at home at 6 p.m. So after that, you can pay for not to be in the law. So it's quite hard. But real free people, it's not the one who rebel about that and say, no, never, I won't do that, I will do something what I want when I want and stuff like that. But they are not free because they are submissive to the system, because they have some reaction because of the system. They need to be under pressure by the system to create inside themselves a movement and reaction to say, no, I don't want that, or I will do the reverse stuff that you say to me. Mask, okay, fuck off. I never put any mask in my face. But in fact, it's submission about the system. The system is binary. You know that there are masks and you can do that, wear it or never wear it. But you are not free. And if you listen, a lot of people say, we are free, we want free speech, we want to be free from government, and we want to show our freedom. But they fight against some stuff. So they are not free. Because freedom will never fight anything. Because you feel free. You feel and be free. And you don't care about any consequences about your freedom because you do what you want. And if you have some problem, you give an answer with your freedom mindset. Perhaps you will fight, perhaps you will run, perhaps whatever, but you are free from something. When you have some reaction about something, you are not free. You are under pressure about something that you want to fight. If you want to fight, you need to have an enemy. And if you have this enemy, the government, the cops, the society, the mindset, the philosophy and stuff like that, you are just submit to a lot of stuff. But this guy will tell you, you are submissive guy or woman. You don't have any power mind, poor mindset. You are not someone strong, and you are just a stupid guy and stuff like that. But in fact, they are like people who accept the rules because they just react from the rules. So the rules, the system is always their master. If they have no fight, again I agree. There are no master because you don't fight because you think no one can have any power about you, on you and stuff like that. When you create an enemy, you need to know about him. You need to know perhaps better than the other, the rules, the law and stuff like that. So in fact, your mind needs 20 hours a day to thinking about something that you don't want, but you need to know to don't want about that. So it's very interesting. So just think about that. Think about this state, this rebellion state, this adaptive state, and the freedom state. And you can observe with your friend, and when you read some newspaper and watch on TV, it's very interesting to listen what people explain about that. If you have some question about that and different subjects, just let me know, send me an email, share the video, and have a good time. Take care of you. Bye-bye.